He the main reason.
How about the mics and the board separate? I mean, you don't need the headphones. That's why I put that on under later.
Read me the note. Do you have
Yeah,
a
I took the speaker first.
Okay, got it. Now I didn't know. I thought they had to come together. You like to buy them.
I mean, the only thing is, if people want to hear their voice.
You know they had eggs in the box. They got eggs in the Costco. I thought it was a big box. You go to Walmart, they got a big box of 6 eggs, $27.
The only benefit of the headphones is that you can hear yourself. But I mean,
I was going to play because I was like, why do they have headphones?
that's why you see on podcasts, some people don't prefer the headphones. Some people do. Everyone don't have to wear the headphones.
Well, I just don't want. I mean, I want him to keep pieces around him too. Now, I mean,
If I was on a podcast,
right? Yeah, but I mean, I want him to get his money because he deserved. You know, what I mean, he deserved that bag. Like that ain't no no brainer. But I mean, you know, a quarterback is only as good as his weapons too. Though it complement each other. So I mean, we.
I feel like you should be paying for stuff that you not.
What?
I've already sorted it out.
I mean, I'm just saying though, like, you gotta keep them boys, man. I mean, shit. What we supposed to do? Get rid of. That's what I'm saying. Like, we can't. I mean.
In Dallas, Texas, in Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Houston Texans and the Dallas Cowboys. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, Dak ain't going nowhere. Dak gonna be there till he retire. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got it. At the end of the day, man, you could do a whole podcast
Start
about
on the ground with Pierce, and nothing much materializing there in the first down run. They'll get a couple, and that's it.
Like I said,
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
No,
Now Mills.
not no more. He just broke his shit.
it's not gonna be like.
He'll want that one back. Incomplete.
That's why I was just saying.
He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Don't do like.
Well, that's not the way you start first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
You've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously, not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
On 3rd down, here's Mills. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree.
Just practice.
That's what I told you, like, we just fire shit off.
Remember the
It's like a random topic.
we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they built that trust. That's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Mills now from the 50. He completes it to Beckham. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That goes for a gain of 31. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He'll lose lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it into game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally, and stayed to the outside. And finished off the runner for a loss.
Mills throw complete there to Beckham.
I mean, we know, man. You see.
Inside the 15. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
And this is just a little touch pass. He sent the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent gain.
To throw, Mills. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Mills with a throw out wide. It's complete. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Nah, that ain't your boy there.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
That's what you want to call him.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
What side of that game on?
It's Wilson. And the throw here, that's complete. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone.
Yeah, you know, let me do
Never make the mistake
some scouting here, you know.
Especially the little guys like we're watching here are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Inside give to Elliott. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. The Cowboys at 500 at 6-6. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
From the 22, Wilson. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Jalen Petrie coming up to bring him down. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. There's Wilson to throw. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield.
You got kneed in the head,
getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he fires one, but incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. Wow, it's
his fault. He tried to hit that nigga low.
Distance CD, let alone converted, but he came through with confidence and matches what was Tom Dempsey's 43-year NFL record at one point of 63 yards.
Yeah, I can still see that highlight of Dempsey making that kick, and nowadays we see it a little bit differently because, remember, Dempsey was a straight-on kicker. But these guys nowadays, the range keeps increasing, and they keep putting it through the posts.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Pierce now up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Mm-hmm.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. In motion left is Beckham. On play action, Mills. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect. And they send them back to the drawing board.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing, Mills. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
They go play action. Mills. It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there for Houston. And even 50 yards. And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing now for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out of the realm.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Texans have taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
Yeah, he can.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott to the 27-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 27, Wilson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack there by Rasheem Green.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 play from stalling out.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off, and the Texans are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, then maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
64 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. Again, it's Elliott. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Elliott, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. Back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, he has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Cowboys are able to move back in front. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Take it in at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control of that. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mills into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
Yeah, Lamar stupid, man. I mean,
our score. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dalton Schultz with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. These guys will take a 10-point lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Take it in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And this will be a Texans first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And they'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Neville Gallimore showing off a bit on that nice stop.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 2nd and 12, Mills. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 21. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Play fake, Mills.
Your business is more.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. O.J. Howard as the first half is winding down. And the Texans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they may just be content to take this three-point lead and head into the locker room. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Nice effort from Jalen Petrie getting to him behind the line of scrimmage. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando where standing by
like you say.
Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Holmes ain't black.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
That motherfucker ain't black, dude. Y'all boys always trying to give us a nigga. That nigga ain't. That motherfucker white, man. Ain't about Mahomes ain't got no damn black.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 82 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They go to Elliott again, and he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and Bill hit it right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Yeah. We're gonna run all over you.
Well, the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining.
They just saw that
one here in this third quarter. Second and 8 coming up. Throwing is Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Wilson. And finds his target. It's Schultz. Shy of the 40. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
When you get a third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, Wilson. Over the middle, complete. It's Schultz. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
That's a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They knew it was going to open up the middle of the field.
By a landslide?
The line of scrimmage got right into his route, and the quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free after the catch.
Right.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, and down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Malik Collins.
Boy say Aaron Rodgers leaving though.
Loss of 7.
And the passing game's been struggling a bit today.
I think the Packers don't even want the digging.
Haven't been getting much yardage out of it. And now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. These guys will take a 10-point lead. Take it in at the 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Now a throw here, hauled in, and he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And they'll get him down after a big lead, 2nd and 2.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Play action now, Mills. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Pierce takes it straight ahead.
What y'all doing next week?
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Mills. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. Razzle-dazzle by OBJ. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Where that trip y'all say it? Where y'all playing that, Freddie? Oh, okay. South Carolina. South Carolina.
Cooks will come in motion right. First down, Mills. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. 2nd and 4.
Yeah, they won his own.
Back to the ground with Pierce. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. First down, they go right back to Pierce. 46 yards on the ground for him.
I don't know what that shit all about.
I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game
I would have said that shit incomplete for doing that dumbass shit, Kelsey. Incomplete pass. That's what they should have called. Dumbass motherfucker doing that dumb shit.
D-line wearing down in 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
And I ain't won shit, but won. Acting like he Tom Brady. That's what he acting like.
Damian Pierce. That's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Texans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
What kind of shit these boys doing over in the AFC, man? What kind of shit y'all doing?
Stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever.
Pacheco, why you slow down? What? Okay. All right, he want to act stupid. He want to slide all across the mall. Yeah. He needs to be drug tested, man.
You're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB.
Man, that dude too damn hyper, bro. Like, look how he slid across the end zone.
Gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Dude, what the hell wrong with that boy, man?
Now Wilson on 2nd down.
What kind of shit he on?
Off one, deep left side here. He's got a man, complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. For Zach Wilson, you have to figure if you're going to be drafted number 2 overall, you better have a big arm. And he does not disappoint there. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Up the middle, here's Elliott.
Right.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Watching that play unfold, watching him complete it, brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Malik Collins able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys that they weren't playing football, they'd be starting in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Now, here's a look from the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So a big one coming down for Brett Maher. This to swell the lead to 6. Maher able to put this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he can next on the field goal there.
What a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
High-stakes games, how you perform. The red zone ends up being so pivotal. Last year, you might remember this end of the field, late in regulation. There were a couple of plays made back-to-back by Sam Hubbard. They were able to hold Kansas City to a tight field goal.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worse with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Another carry for Pierce. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 96 yards rushing for
They don't be hurt. They just don't be playing.
Terrific season continues here.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Because he's been out here hanging with Drake all damn night long.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with
That's all they
2nd
do.
and a yard. Hand off left side, Pierce. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
You know you hang with Drake, it's going to be pussy in the area. Now, I'm going to tell you right now.
Linebacker position. He can really
that,
cover some ground.
That nigga there.
And I have to think that when this play began, the running back thought to himself that this looks promising, but that feeling certainly didn't last very long. Super play defensively to lock in on the best route to his target, and he stopped him for no gain.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been
because he don't have no tight. See, you can tell like Chris Bryant and boy, they like a style. They got tight. You know what I mean? Them boys. But Drake, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Serena Williams.
1st and 10, it's Pierce.
Yeah.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They fell out.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. And he finds Howard complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 30. Give him 12 yards on that one and earns him a fresh set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Mills.
What you say, ball? You rubbing on that motherfucker hand there hard as a brick.
Right down at about the 26-yard line.
Right. Yeah, she ain't soft. Now I'm gonna tell you that shit now. If that's what you going in there for. Yeah, she ain't soft. Now you ain't.
Now Mills.
Yeah.
Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot.
Yeah, he ain't soft. You know them feet fucked up. I mean, so you might be right. You might got some now. Yeah, so you might not be the ideal piece now.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage, and sometimes the ball surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mills back to throw. It's called Beckham. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. This is caught, and he's in for the touchdown, and barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game. A very important extra point there, up and good, and that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that.
What?
With that field goal.
What?
What kind of the extra point?
You,
that's it.
Coach, he make them bitches. He make them bitches sign shit.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging
Yeah, man, you can't.
It's going to be a first down. Well done. And now they get the timeout call. So they got one plays that they needed. Can they do it again? Don't change that dial. One last shot for Wilson. And that will be incomplete. 14
Yeah, he's fucking.
Trying to squeeze it in there at this stage of the game. You got to take some
But see,
chances. Nice job to knock it away, though.
You're so right.
But see, it ain't that easy. Right. And that's the thing that motherfuckers think he ain't fucking nigga. That nigga's a nigga now. Let's be clear. He's a rich nigga.
Picks it off, and the Texans are gonna hang on the final play.
Somebody, that man fucking. What the fuck? And the thing about it, his wife know it. Man, these motherfuckers know what the fuck. Man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Look at the life. Look at the. Right. Look at the life. Look at the life that motherfucker living. Man, fuck out of here. On the flip side of that nigga travel his damn self. So